Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? What could you be doing on YouTube without subscribing to Newsroom Nigeria? Please go ahead and click on the subscribe button down below. Give this video a massive thumbs up. That way we're encouraged to put out more reliable and authentic news. Also, YouTube will be able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comments section below as well. The tragic events that unfolded in Uromi, the headquarters of Eastern North East local government area in Edo State on Thursday, March 27, could have affected any other community in the region, given the prevailing tensions and fears stemming from the combined activities of suspected herders and kidnappers. Over 24 communities in Edo Central, Edo North, and Edo South senatorial districts have already been sacked and placed under siege by criminally minded herders from northern Nigeria, while over 30 communities in Delta and Bayelsa states have also faced similar threats. The residents in these states, especially farmers, are terrified of brazen Fulani herders who invade their lands, destroy crops, feed their cattle, sexually assault women, and kidnap people for ransom. Several months ago, distressed women in Uromi staged a protest at the palace of the Onoje of Uromi to voice their anger over the escalating kidnappings and killings in the area. In January, HRH Solomon Utoya Uluobe, the Onoje of Uzia, Eastern North East local government area, declared that he no longer wanted any Fulani Hausa people in their forest due to their involvement in atrocities. Our women go to their farms, they rape them, and at times, they even set them ablaze. I have paid ransom 3 times to Fulani herdsmen. They kidnapped my elder sister, and they have also kidnapped 2 people from this place. Even last month, I paid a ransom, said the Onoje. In response to the escalating crisis in Delta, Edo, and Bayelsa states, there have been growing frustrations as residents continue to cry out for government intervention, but little has been done to protect them from the threats posed by the herders. However, the situation in Uromi took a tragic turn last week when a mob roasted 16 out of 27 individuals of Hausa origin who identified themselves as hunters traveling from Port Harcourt, River State, to the northern part of the country for the Salah celebration. The villagers believe that they were kidnappers after discovering a cache of arms and ammunition with them. The 2 survivors of the incident, who claimed to be hunters from Kano State, explained that the rifles recovered from the vigilantes were hunting rifles, which they insisted were licensed. However, the vigilante group accused them of being terrorists and lynched 16 out of them, while 5 others managed to escape. Some residents disputed the claim that the victims were herders, pointing out that they were Hausa, not Fulani, and believed they were involved in the frequent kidnappings and attacks on local farmers. There are ongoing confusion regarding the arms and ammunition found with the victims. While some local assert that the guns were Dan guns, the police confirmed to Vanguard that the case was transferred to the Force Criminal Investigation Department, FCID, and the whereabouts of a cache and guns allegedly found with the victims remain unknown. Ben, a non-indigene living in Uromi, condemned the act of jungle justice, but acknowledged that the villagers' suspicion was triggered by the victims' suspicious behavior. He told Vanguard, though it is regrettable, the victims' actions provoked the mob and their movements were suspicious. Prince Egan Olumesi added that the victims could have disguised themselves as hunters, as some hunters in the region carried down guns and dogs. But why were they hiding in a truck carrying palm kernel shells? Hunters don't hide. They move freely in towns, he questioned. He also highlighted that many of the victims were carrying large amounts of money in new currency notes, raising serious suspicion. Meanwhile, Brown Okoji, another local, questioned why the victims were hiding in a Dangote truck when they could have been traveling openly as hunters. He pointed out that a few days before the incident, ransom payments have been made to the herders, only for the victims to still be killed. He also recounted how a pregnant woman had been kidnapped by the herders and forced to give birth while in captivity, with a newborn baby being fed to their dog. Wow, Jesus. The tragic events prompted protests from both Hausa people and native Uromi residents, though the situation nearly led to clashes before security forces intervened. Governor Monday Okpebolo, who visited Urumi on March 28, addressed the protesters. The protests were sparked by the recent withdrawal of local vigilante protection, with the residents fearing for their safety. Governor Monday Okpebolo's government had previously restructured the Edo State Security Network, turning it into the Edo State Security Corps. However, the new administration has distanced itself from the vigilantes by recalling their personnel and ordering them to surrender their weapons. This restructuring led to a significant reduction in security coverage in the area. To combat the growing problem of kidnapping, the state government passed a new anti-kidnapping law that mandates the demolition of properties associated with kidnapping activities. This measure has led to a crackdown on suspected collaborators, and many property owners have fled the region, fearing further demolitions. However, the tragic incident in Uromi has underscored the challenges faced by the state in curbing the rising insecurity. As of now, the authorities continue to investigate the March 27 incident, while local residents remain fearful, urging the government to take stronger action to protect them from the growing threats posed by the herders and kidnappers in the region. Let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Thank you very much for always listening. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Or better, Agara says, is it Edo people that went to just to kill again? Edo people make on a take time or? Festus says, is there no forest for hunting in Kano State? Why would hunters come from far away land to be hunting in an environment already suffering from killings, raping and destruction of crops, from grazing cows, etc.? Give peace a chance. Now I understand that, due to their very harsh weather over there, they might not have green pastures, for their animals to feed. That is why, the do migration from their side to this part of the country. But where I get confused is, why can't they hunt in their own states? Why did they come all the way from their states to Edo State to hunt? I don't get it. If they are hunters, I think they should be able to hunt in their own areas as well. Abi, maybe all of the animals in their side have, have gone into extinction, because I don't understand why they have to come all the way to Edo State to hunt. Let me have your thoughts in the comment section if you have a very logical explanation for that. Aminu Aliyu says, if we should continue taking law into our own hands, there will be no peace in Nigeria. How can people be accused of something there was no evidence? The Southerners should know that they also have their natives in the north, and this will not be good for them. Let us live in peace to avoid all these barbaric and inhuman treatments of our citizens. One last comment from Joseph Akpan says, they vibrate everywhere when they are caught by the locals and dealt with decisively. Given the level of insecurity in the land, what kind of hunting ground is in Edo that should attract only northern hunters to cross state boundaries with weapon without police cover notes? Even the lame duck government is threatening fire and brimstone without investigation. Why do we also have it wrong in this country? I think that the government of Edo State just needs to do more, because the people of the state need to know that their government is working to protect them like 24/7, because it's because they have lost faith in their government. That is why they had to, carry out justice for themselves by killing those people that could be innocent. Let me not conclude that they are innocent. Those people that could be innocent, they kill them because they have lost faith in their government, and they feel like their government cannot perform the job of securing their lives and property. Let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.